Since bodyweight exercise routines are becoming quite hot these days due to the lockdown and limited fitness equipment supply, I chose to do a bodyweight training that you can be doing at home with no equipment.
All you need for today's workout is a Pilates, fitness, or yoga mat. This workout consists of 9 different exercises made with our own body weight. So we will trigger muscles such as the push, pull, as well as our legs muscles, but mainly we will work on a full body mobilization, functional strength development, and of course hypertrophy can be a side effect. The 9 exercises that will be covered in this workout are close to wide grip push-ups, plank rotation, one-legged glute bridge, back lunges, squat stop pulse jump, Spiderman push-ups, bicycle crunches, and slow mountain climbers. Mainly all of these exercises will be performed in around 8 to 12 reps. In case there is some difference in it, it will be shown during the presentation of a specific exercise. However, these exercises might look a little bit easy, but if you take your time with it and do slower reps or more reps and less rest, and do it in a controlled eccentric manner, it will challenge your balance and your muscles too. And one of the best upper body bodyweight exercises are definitely push-ups. The close to wide grip push-ups is what I added to spice it up a little bit, but also increase the time that you are doing this rep, since you have to walk your hands from the close to the wide grip push-up. This is a great way to warm up before a heavier weightlifting session in the gym for the upper body, like bench press or overhead press.
Push-ups are a classic upper body exercise when you run out of equipment. You start off in plank position, keep a neutral spine, head is extension of the spine, palms on the floor, setting close grip. Keep a stable and strong body as in plank, feet to head line should be straight, meaning you don't let your hips fall down. You slowly lower yourself down, hitting the triceps with close grip more, then push yourself back. From here, place your hands wider than your shoulders and do another push-up, slowly lowering your body and pushing up. Repeat for around 10 reps in total of 2 sets, and make sure your spine is neutral, your hips are aligned, and your core is activated. This exercise is great for increasing the strength of your front shoulders, chest, and triceps.
The next is the plank rotation. Here we go from plank on the floor, rotate up. This will challenge your shoulder stabilization as well as incorporate a lot of the core muscles, the lateral, oblique, and torso rotate.
From a regular plank position or top of a push-up, you slowly rotate your torso along with your feet and left arm extending towards the ceiling. While doing so, you firmly push and support through the right hand. On the exhale, come down in plank and reverse on the other side. Support your weight firmly on one hand, rotate with full control, and squeeze your core muscles. Do 5 repetitions on each side, making a total of 10 reps times 2 sets. The plank rotation exercise will strengthen your core muscle, activate your obliques, and improve upper body strength.
Another great lower body bodyweight exercise is the glute bridge. Now, in case you think that the glute bridge is a very easy exercise, you can do it on a TRX handles or Bosu ball, but in case you don't have any equipment and you want to further challenge your hip stability and glute muscle, you can activate those by doing a one-legged glute bridge.
Lay with your back on the floor, hands on each side, and flex your knees. Your whole feet are touching the ground. Lift one leg as high in the air as you can, point your foot towards the ceiling. From here, lift your body to a glute bridge with one leg and extend your hips as much as you can. Then slowly go back and without touching the ground, repeat 9 more times, stopping at the top position for a second. Key points are full foot on the ground, push through your hips, and support with your hands. Repeat this exercise for 10 reps times 2 sets on each leg. The glute bridge activates your core, glutes, lower back, and stabilizes your hips.
Number 4 are back lunges. Now, lunges, just as squats or one-legged deadlift, are a great exercise for your legs to fire up the quads, the glutes, and hamstring. Now, we chose back lunge today because it can challenge your knee and ankle stability because you have to be in unilateral stance for a certain duration of time.
To perform back lunges, you want to stand with your feet hips width apart, hands on your hips, then slowly take a big step backwards with your right leg and lower the knee almost to the floor while keeping your spine neutral. Step forward with your right foot to come to parallel and do it again on the other side. Keep neutral spine, stabilize your body, and activate your core. Do 12 repetitions, so 6 on each leg, and repeat for 3 sets. This exercise is great for quadriceps, especially the frontal part, and hamstring strength, as well as core stabilization.
The next up on our list is squat stop pull jump. Now, I know that a lot of people are performing squat and do think that squats are very easy exercise, especially if you do it bodyweight, but if you slow down or add some jumps to it, squats can be pretty hard. Now this exercise is made up to mainly activate and fire up your glutes and frontal quads. What we basically do is squat down, stop for 2 seconds, then pulse and jump up and get back. The angle in our knees will be at around 90 degrees.
Standing with your feet hip width apart, toes slightly outwards, perform a squat to around 90 degrees in your knees, pushing your hips back so thigh bones are parallel to the ground. Pause for 2 seconds and explode up for a quick jump. Then land back, transfer weight from your toes to full feet and pause it back to the initial squat position. Extend the arms when jumping, knees are in the direction of your toes, activate your glutes and core muscles. Do 3 sets of 10 repetitions with 1 to 2 second hold in the paused squat position.
Next up is Spiderman Push-Up. Now, as opposed to the regular push-ups, the Spiderman push-ups have an addition of hip flexion and knee flexion and can further activate the core and challenge your push muscles like the triceps and the chest.
To start off, set yourself in a plank or top of a push-up position. So neutral spine, look towards the ground, push through your shoulders and squeeze your core, spreading your fingers as wide as you can. From here, you slightly lift your right foot off of the ground, do a push-up while simultaneously pushing the right knee to the right elbow. Then get back and repeat on the other side. The key points are to make sure your core is activated, you push through your chest and triceps, and head is in the line of the spine and keep your hips aligned. Spiderman push-ups are great strengthening exercise for your push muscles such as chest, triceps, and front shoulders, which also can strengthen your dip and superficial core stabilizers as well as oblique muscles.
Next up is bicycle crunches. Bicycle crunches are great exercise to activate the core, since first of all you're having your legs off of the floor and you're having your head off the floor doing the needed rotation. This can do a great job of stabilizing your core, but also include muscles such as rectus abdominis, internal and both external lateral muscles of the torso that rotate the torso.
To start off, get in a seated position with flexed knees, flex your elbows and grab your head. Slowly lift your legs up and try to synchronize, pushing your left elbow to right knee, then extending and repeating it on the other side. All the time while you're doing this, squeeze your core muscles and try to go further with your elbow until you touch your opposite knee. The lower your legs, the harder this exercise will hit your core. Do 20 faster paced reps times 2 sets per exercise. Bicycle crunches mainly work your core lower back muscles and obliques.
Almost to the end, the next one is slow mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are a great way to increase your shoulder stabilization as well as core stability, but also can fire up your glutes and front shoulders since you're holding in the plank. Now, the regular mountain climbers are doing right, left leg, right, left, but instead what we want to do is go in a slower manner and do just right leg 10 times and then do the left leg 10 times, as opposed to what we're doing in a slower and more controlled manner.
Starting off in plank position, toes and hands on the ground, neutral spine, head is extension of the spine, look into the floor. From here, we slowly lift our right leg, flex the knee, and push the right knee to right elbow. Then extend the right leg back without touching the ground and flex again. Repeat 3 sets of 7 slow reps on each side. Push through your shoulders, activate your core, and keep your hips level. This version of mountain climbers incorporates hip extensors like glutes more, stabilizes the shoulders, and activates the core.
Last but not least are flutter kicks. Now in flutter kicks, you're basically lying on the floor and doing this with your legs. The point in the flutter kicks is you can highly manipulate this exercise to make it a little bit harder or a little bit easier. When doing the flutter kick, if you lift your legs up higher and you're doing faster reps, then it gets pretty easy for you, right? But if you lower the legs up to around 6 inches off the ground and you do slower reps for the same amount of reps, it will be pretty hard and it can challenge your abdominal muscles.
Laying down on your back, hands outside for support, lift both of your legs for 6 to 12 inches off the ground. The higher you are, the easier it is. From here, you lift the right foot lowering the left, then lower the right while lifting the left. Repeat this process 20 times 20 sets and keep your breath steady. Squeeze your core, keep your hips level, and support with your hands. The flutter kick is a very popular abdominal exercise that mainly targets the core, so muscles like rectus abdominis, external oblique, and transverse abdominis will be strengthened.
That's around it for this workout, guys. I hope you liked it. Make sure you tailor these exercises, the reps, the sets, and the rest time in between to your own specific needs and fitness goals. And I'll catch you in the next one.